Hey guys, good morning. Paul Daemen here. It's a little bit later than normal. It's around 8:30 and I'm driving towards Granada. And here I got a question to talk about going and coming out of country. So I'm just going to give you my experience. I think that's what you're maybe asking. And this came from Jose that left a comment on vlog number 1. And well, it depends where you're coming from. Meaning if you're starting from Costa Rica, I would drive, you know. But if you're coming from, let's say, further away, like the North American market, or you're coming from Europe, I would really evaluate the different points of entry. One is Managua, except there has been a lot of problems with the COVID testing, especially when trying to travel on Avianca. So I just came back. I drove my car. Gisela and I, we went to San Jose, and we could have flown there. Would have been a lot easier, but we decided to actually drive down. So that was a fairly easy process. Just to drive, you just have to have a license for your car as well as yourself, you know, all the paperwork, etc., etc. So driving is easy. Others, like our in-laws, they came from San Jose. They flew from Canada to San Jose, rented a car up to the border. There were 3 people, so it was cheaper than going by bus. And so they rented a car. I think they paid around $75, $80, dropped it off at the Costa Rica side of the border. And then they walked over, picked up the other car, and drove to Granada. So that's another option, okay? Or you can use public transportation. I have done it, and as well as Ghislaine. Each of us have taken the bus to Liberia, and that was fairly easy. I mean, you leave from either, you know, you can go from Managua, you can go from Leon, you can go from, let me see what other points, Granada, you can go from Tola. So there are various points that Tika or Nika bus go and pick you up. When I went, it was $29.95 from Granada to Liberia, okay? So coming back, what I did, because of my travel time, etc., I decided to take a cabbie from Liberia airport to the border, and that cost $70, okay? You could have done it cheaper, but mine was essence of time, so to speak. So you have to look at a lot of variables, Jose, before you say, well, I'm going to do it this way. We have seen a lot more people flying from, let's say, the US and Canada into Liberia, and then from Liberia, they go by either bus, taxi, or they have somebody that picks them up. They're a tour guide, etc. So there, like I said, there are many options. What I would do if I were in your shoes, not knowing where you're coming from, I would evaluate the different points, as well as check a Facebook page. It's called Nicaragua Flight and Travel Group. There you will find, excuse me, a lot of updates, what's going on with COVID requirements, issues with travel, etc. So I would recommend that you check that, post your question there too. And there's going to be a lot of people giving their opinions, but I would listen to those that have just recently traveled to and from Costa Rica, or they have traveled to Honduras, El Salvador. Some people do go via El Salvador. So like I said, there are many variables that you can check. I mean, if it's I want quick and easy, yeah, maybe Managua would be the way to do it. But if you are budget conscious, like a lot of people nowadays, then I would say check out Liberia and check out Costa Rica, San Jose. Okay? Hope I answered your question. Well, let me continue. It's a beautiful day, hazy. I can't show you, but the roads are in the widening process. There used to be a 2-lane here from Cartagena to Granada. And all the trees, I would say, well, there's one. I was going to say all the trees are gone. And it was a beautiful drive. Now the beauty is that you see Mombacho, but you know, when they fell down trees that are anywhere from 25 to 100 years old, kind of hurts. Hurts in the sense it's the beauty of seeing tree-lined streets. So adjustments, you know, are going to have to be made to the traveler, you know, because this is the part of the Pan American Highway. So yeah, that. Yeah, not much else to add. Beautiful day. Gonna go to work. Go do some showings today, and you know, we'll continue telling you about our daily quote-unquote life here in Nicaragua. Went shopping yesterday. Prices have gone up a little bit. Gas still hovering over $1 per liter. So that is what got to multiply by 3.75, blah blah blah. So it's around $6 a gallon, somewhere in there. So yeah, it's painful here too. I hear in the U.S. I've seen some pictures people sending from the Midwest that they're paying over $100 to fill their car. Well, I just filled mine this morning, and it was a half tank, and that came down to $65. You know, it is what it is. You know, life continues, so to speak. I don't know what else I can say. I see the bouncing of the video a little bit, but yeah, so shopping went well. Prices have gone up again a little bit, but what the prices are going up, remember those are in Cordova, and most of us that live here in Nicaragua as expats or immigrants, we get our money in US dollars, Canadian or European, euro, etc. So the pain is less for us than Nicaraguans getting a base salary, and it's you know, they are adjusted at times for inflation, etc. So yeah, keep that in your mind as you look at Nicaragua and other places. There's a lot of variables that are changing quickly, and but in the real estate, I can say our prices still are very much holding, very negotiable. And San Juan del Sur, yes, we have seen a tightening of the market. Some prices have gone up, especially in rents. Rental market is very, very tight. So if you're thinking about renting a place later this year, next year, time to plan, time to think, time to find. Now that we're right now around 60%, 70% occupancy, we're getting out of the winter month season. Winter months meaning people that are traveling from the north, coming here for their winter months for the nice warm weather. And I think the last ones are almost out. I know I still have a few renters that are still here that don't want to go home for various reasons. So the winter is over, but some of them are still here. So yeah, in Granada we're in the 60-70% range of occupancy. Okay, enough said. You all have an amazing day, and it's Thursday, so we're almost ready for the weekend. Or is now I can't even remember. No, it's Friday, Paul. It's Friday. Sorry. So I'm getting ready for the weekend. Sorry about that. That's what they call a brain fart. I have them. It must be age related. So and not getting enough sleep at times, that also has an impact. Y'all take care. Have an awesome day.